Hi, so we're going to dive into diodes and power flow with our water analogy in this beginner guide. We'll cover diode basics, reverse and forward biasing, diodes across strings, bad string conditions, and how panels keep driving loads despite issues. So we're going to look at a basic one-way valve or diode model here, and what it really cares about is the relative pressure between its input and output. So if the pressure is higher on the input and lower on the output, it's going to allow flow in this direction, and if this pressure, say, was 15 units and this was 10 units, it would allow flow. Likewise, if this was 15 units and this was 0 units, say, it wouldn't allow flow in this direction. Here I've got two good cell models in series, and this cell is developing 5 units of pressure here. This is adding its own 5 units and getting 10 units of pressure here. So you've got a higher pressure here than here, and this diode will not allow flow through, so it is reverse biased. In this case, I've got a good cell developing pressure here. This bad cell is not allowing flow through here. It can't go through that one-way valve or diode there. So you end up with a higher pressure here than there. So with a higher pressure on this side relative to this side, flow is going to come through this diode here. So it allows this cell to deliver its power to the turbine. Here I've added one diode per cell. Here I've got a string of cells. The circle is a cell, and this is supposed to represent the bypass diode, and ideally you would have one bypass diode per cell. Here I've just showed two groups of cells, and we call them strings, so that's just two strings of cells. And in practice what they do, because of cost and complexity, is they will put one bypass diode across an entire string of cells. Here we've got this string functioning well, and so you've got a higher pressure here relative to here. So this diode has a higher pressure on this side relative to this side, so it is in a reverse bias condition and will not allow flow in that direction. Here I've put in a bad cell. Maybe a leaf fell on it, maybe some dirt is on it, maybe it's just faulty, so it's stopping flow through this string. And so what's happening is we've got a high pressure here and a relatively lower pressure here. So we have flow through the diode, and it is forward biased. Here I'm just showing that again, and just showing that it can drive a turbine. That's about it, really. Yeah, we're just splashing around having some fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, bye.